On polling day, polling officials were able to help or to assist some of the elderly and PWDs to cast their vote. We also observed that voters were marked with indelible ink. That was after voting. Then we also observed that voting started and was able to close on time, and that voting materials were delivered, and polling and the candidates' agents were able to sign on the declaration forms. But in the negatives, we observed the heavy deployment of the military that caused intimidation to the public.
In the last elections, there were a lot of gaps that stemmed from voter registration, looking at people's participation, and also looking at the voter bravery. Now, all these affected the results that we saw coming. Now, for us as an institution, the moment we realize that these gaps, we intend to have community engagements where we pick issues, and these issues, once we realize that the issues are very critical, we share with the leaders. So we prepared to have this engagement with the leaders, basing on the fact that there are critical issues that came from the communities.
Kabarole and Itote districts, we have 3 vacant positions that we are holding by elections. In Itote city, it is in Butebe, because the person that had gone through resigned. Then for Kabarole, we also have the one that had gone through as a director elected councillor of Kasenda Town Council. He also resigned. Then the one of Chiduvuli died.
The election is a process. Each stakeholder should do, they should play their part right from the entire cycle. For instance, we finished the elections last year. That shouldn't be the end to say you wait for another election. Right now, the process of civic education should be intensified. The civil society, religious leaders, electoral commission, human rights commission, the media, actually, we should be able to explain the significance of leadership.